with this track. Sometimes the tracks are a little funny. Last week with those boys, it definitely got a little bit wonky on the cameras and also the lineup over on the left. So really looking forward to getting the new overlays, getting the I believe it's SDK, I can't remember, and gonna get hooked up with that system, get the NASCAR style. We'll be able to do a whole lot more with our broadcast and show you guys some pretty awesome scenes. As we're gonna go to warm-ups for about 9 minutes. All right, and real quick, want to tell you guys one more time about Dubby. I am an Dubby affiliate, a Dubby affiliate, and I'm on the affiliate program. I'm not going to sit here and BS you, but Dubby, one of the greatest drinks for gamers, energy drink, no artificial dyes. That's a big deal lately. And use the promo code WFR and get 10% off your order on Dubby. 2024 schedule for these guys, the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. We're here at Kokomo tonight for our opening night, night number 1. Next week, we go to Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, Eldora Speedway, Lima Land, Port Royal, Lernerville, Williams Grove, Fairbury, Cedar Lake Weedsport, and Lucas Oil Speedway. And we're going to end it at the dirt track at Charlotte and crown a champion for Season 5 in the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. Roman Geffart, your fastest right now in the warm-up. Colton Snyder not far behind. Michael Colvey, Joseph Grandy, and Ethan Huey. Top 5 fastest in the warm-ups, so we're going to be keeping an eye on those guys. Some of them going to have to move through the field just a little bit. Colton Snyder, haven't seen that name up front yet, but looking good in warm-ups. All right, sent out a few invites and I shared the broadcast. So let's see if we get a few more viewers now. Might get a couple more in here for this one. Appreciate the thumbs ups and the hearts and all the support you guys are giving us. Not a whole lot of viewers tonight on this one, but I'm getting a lot of support from you guys and I appreciate that. All right, Roman Geffart, now your fastest. Noah Bowman, Colton Snyder, Zach Jersick, Michael Colvey, your top 5 fastest in warm-ups. As we end warm-ups and get ready for some feature racing. Not sure how many laps they're going to run tonight, but we will find out very soon. Not a big fan of the camera system at Kokomo. Not a lot of options. Going to try to give you guys the best view I can give you of the racing. And hopefully that'll work for you. But not the biggest fan. I don't mind that view right there. It looks like that's a TV1. Is not too bad. So maybe we'll go with TV1 tonight. And try not to move these cameras around too much unless we see some really good action going on. We'll jump over there and maybe jump in the cockpit with them a little bit. As we see Noah Bowman there on the front row. Jacob Denny beside him. Matthew Howard, second row inside. Joseph Grandy. Zach Jersick. Jacob Stewart. Ethan Huey. Wade Fields. Vinny Sansone. Matthew Rogers. Your lineup here. Looking forward to watching these boys get rolling. This is my first feature race to call in sprint cars. And to be 410 wingless sprints, man, it's super exciting. I'm pretty stoked. These cars are going to get moving. I think we're going to see some awesome action out here on the track at Kokomo. You're watching WFR Sim Racing on Facebook. You might be watching on Twitch. You could be watching on YouTube because we are multi-streaming now. We're all over the place worldwide. Looking at getting on the Instagram, TikToks, and all that good stuff. Just got to get it set up. Here we go, green. Jacob Bowman going to lead him off. And we'll jump up there and watch that first place car, Jacob Bowman there in the Indy ride. So we see up around the top there. Who is up around the top of him? Jacob Denny. Trying to wheel it up around the wall. Found a little bit of meat up there. Going to get him moving. Jacob Denny going to lead lap number 2. See Noah Bowman now just falling in line behind him. Most of the guys going up to the top. Going to be a train ride except for a few guys down there on the bottom. Take a look at this race for the lead right here between Jacob Denny and Noah Bowman. As you see Jacob Denny get up into the wall just a little bit. I don't know if that's about getting side bite or if just a little bit of a mistake, but trying to get up there on that berm as we got our first caution. Trying to get you guys that replay here and not quite seeing it. And we look to get them lined back up 5 laps down out of 30 tonight. Jacob Denny, your leader. Noah Bowman, Joseph Grandy, Zach Jersick. Say that 5 times fast. Jacob Stewart, Vinny Sansone, top 6. Matthew Rogers, Wade Fields, Michael Calvey, and Connor Dudek. Again, trying to learn the names of some of these guys, trying to figure out who's who. Man, I tell you what, these sprint cars are a little bit harder to recognize out here on the track. Doing my best to keep an eye on who's who. As we look to get them lined back up, not sure they go single file or double file on the first restart. We'll see. As we jump back up here to our leader, Jacob Denny going to lead them off, going green. Single file restarts all night. Jump back here to the 24 car. Jacob Denny got a nice little lead out there. Oh, as we see, it looks like Joseph Grandy may be running off in the bottom there, trying to get a move on the bottom of Noah Bowman. Jacob Denny currently your leader. Noah Bowman looks like a second and a half behind, but I don't believe these times are correct on these cars. Jacob Denny running a 12:57 lap right now, just stepping out there, getting ahead of these guys. And it is quite possible that he is 1 second ahead of Noah Bowman. Joseph Grandy in third position, as we see now. Vinny Sansone trying to get off in there, gets up to the fourth position. Jump over here and watch that battle. Sansone down there on the bottom, it appears. I think that's Sansone. Yep. Now has the third position, working that bottom line as you see everybody else going around the top. Sansone currently running a pretty good line around the bottom and making ground on these leaders. Keeping an eye on Sansone right there. The orange car on the inside. Getting the big runs off the top, but I believe he's faster through the turns as now we see Joseph Grandy going to try to move it down a lane. But Vinny Sansone holding his own there on that bottom line. Jacob Denny still your leader. Noah Bowman, Vinny Sansone, Joseph Grandy, fourth position up there on the outside, trying to make something work. Zach Jersick right behind him, right on the back bumper, looking to pull a move if he can get one going. Going to get it up there, set it up, turn it down, but just still not enough meat on the taco to make that move as he throws the slider now. We see Jersick down across the bottom, throws the slider. Grandy going to return the favor, come back on the inside as they're going to fall back in line for a lap. Vinny Sansone still working that bottom line as we see Joseph Grandy and Zach Jersick battling it out back there for the third and fourth position. Sorry, fourth and fifth position. Jersick going to throw another slider, and this time he gets the pull, pulls it off the top, gets the run, coming up around the top of Sansone now. Let's see if Jersick is fast enough on the top to compete with Sansone on the bottom there. Jacob Denny just stepped plumb out of here. 3 seconds ahead of the guys we're watching, 4 seconds now. As we keep an eye on this race right here, Jersick trying to get up around the top and pass Sansone. But Sansone just fast on the bottom as we see now. Jersick going to get a big run. Put it up on the wall. Oh, gets a little wonky. Taps her on the wall. Loses all that momentum. Going to have to start over and try again. Big pull off the top. Nose to nose with him. Jersick up around the top right now. Trying to work it. Trying to get in that third position. He taps the wall again, but still got the speed to compete. Vinny Sansone still making that bottom line work. 9 laps to go as Jacob Denny is still your leader. Just plumb stepped out on these guys. We see a couple cars have pulled into the infield. Vinny Sansone and Zach Jersick now the race on the track for the podium position. Jersick just eating that wall with the right rear. With 7 laps to go, Jersick is going to have to do something to get it down there to the bottom or maybe to the middle. Get a big run. But he's got to dial that exit a little bit better if he's going to stay off the wall and get the run that he needs to pass Sansone. Sansone just down there on a Sunday drive. Looks like he's running about half the momentum and just pulling that bottom line. Jacob Denny still your leader with 5 to go. Noah Bowman, second position, as we'll jump up here and take a look at those guys. Noah Bowman right there around the top. Jacob Denny still working that top line, trying to get back over here and see what's going on with Sansone. Just shutting it down in the bottom. Might have gave Jersick the run he's looking for. Jersick comes down a lane. Might have found a little more speed on that second line. Jersick definitely dropped down one lane and found some speed. He hits the wall. Still going to get himself up there in the podium position currently. As we see Jersick now going to gain a little bit of speed. Take over that third position. Not sure we'll go back a lap there, but Jersic now around Sansone with an opportunity for a restart with 1 to go. Jersic's got to make a big move here. Jacob Denny, currently your leader, has stepped out on the field, just dominating tonight. Noah Bowman, second position, but Zach Jersic, the car to be watching right now, with 2 laps to go. We're going to go green. I believe it's going to be a green-white checker, and we're going to see Jersic, the way he's been driving, he is looking to make a move to get himself up there to the front. Jump up here and take a look at Jersic. Riding along with Jersic right here. He's going to have to be making a big move here in order to make this car work and get up there to those guys. But a single file restart, I got a feeling Jacob Denny is going to run off with this one. Jersic going to have to throw a power slider at some point. We're going to see it happen. I don't want to stay in the cockpit. I want to give you guys as much view as I can. But let's watch this restart from Jersic's point of view. Jersic up around the top. Oh, into the wall just a little bit. Not a good move for him. Not going to work that way. As now we see Noah Bowman. But your winner, Jacob Denny tonight. Week number 1 of the Hoosier Open Wheel Series. Jacob Denny going to go put her on the slab. There you see your winner, Jacob Denny, and the Smith TI. Hope I got that right. The 61J of Jacob Denny, sponsored by Smith TI, is what I'm going to go with. Second position there, Noah Bowman in the Indy Race Parts. Looking for Zach Jersic. Man, what a run by Jersic tonight. Not sure where he started at. But I'll tell you what, man, he was on the move and had it rolling. So we take a look there. Noah Bowman in the Indy Race Parts coming in second place. Jacob Denny. We're going to jump over here and drag old Jacob Denny over into our broadcast booth like we always do and have a talk with the winner. Also going to talk to Jersic if we can get an opportunity. Let me get this out of the way. Do a couple of housekeeping moves. Get over here to the Discord. Go find my boy Jacob Denny. Jacob Denny, what's going on, man? This is Philip in the broadcast booth.
Hello.
Hey, bud, good run there, man. It looks like you just took off and daylighted them. Didn't leave a whole lot for them to do to get to you.
Yeah, I had to do a little bit of work after the warm-up because I was 11th quick, but we got her dialed in for the feature, and once I got the lead, I never looked back.
Well, man, I'll tell you what, it looked like Jersic was on the move, and that, I think, had he had a few more laps after that last restart, dude, he was coming, and he got himself up to the podium position. But tell me a little bit about your run, and where'd you start at in that race? I don't recall.
I started P2 and got the lead, I think, the first lap, and kind of just ran my line, and then I could see Noah a couple times out the left side of my car, so I figured I should probably start searching around and trying something different. And I found a couple different lines that worked pretty good, so it was a good race.
Well, you were looking good, man, and you're going to be a little upset about the broadcast because the race was going on behind you, and we all knew where you were. You were out there out front, and not much to see. You daylighted them, and you were out, but the race on the broadcast was behind you. So we got you in a couple shots, but you're the winner tonight. You're taking home the gold. I even brought the champagne in the broadcast booth up here somewhere. But, man, good job. You want to thank anybody, name anybody?
Not really. I don't really have any sponsors, so just the good Lord. That's about it.
Well, cool, man. Hey, it's good having you here tonight. I appreciate you guys having me on there with y'all, and I'm looking forward to this season.
Yeah, thanks for streaming.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
You too.
Jacob Denny there, your winner, jumped up in the booth. Not a man of many words. Hey, real quick, I want to tell you guys one more time, thank you for watching. Check out, let's find it. Check out W, the energy drink of gamers everywhere, all over the world. Use promo code WFR for 10% off your order. And also, real quick, here you go, the 2024 schedule. Let's get that up there. 2024 schedule for Season 5 looks like this. Tonight was Kokomo Speedway. Next week we'll see you at Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. I'm super excited. We'll see you Sunday night with the Weekend Challenger Series Dirt Street Stock Racing. Don't remember where we're racing at this week, but I'm super pumped to be with those guys, man. We have a good time. They trash talk me a little bit. I trash talk them back. We get them up in the booth and have a good old time. So Dirt Street Stock Racing out of Georgia. A bunch of Georgia boys working with the Indiana boys tonight, but a bunch of Georgia boys racing those dirt street stocks Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all come see me. I'm out of here. Welcome to the WFR Sim Racing broadcast. I'm Phil, your host, and I want to personally thank you for choosing WFR Sim Racing to get your iRacing dirt fix.